Good evening all, welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we're visiting the no alcohol section of the channel again, and we are going for a beer from a brewery in Suffolk. And no, it's not Big Drop, it is St Peter's, and the beer is this one. It is Without, and it says it's their original alcohol-free beer. And the brewery is based in Bungay, or near Bungay should I say, in Suffolk, and they say that Without original alcohol-free beer is a delicious alcohol-free full-bodied ale that's dark amber in colour. It boasts a rich and malty taste that is bursting with lasting flavour, followed by a refreshing and delicate bitterness. Now, I've yet to come across a full-bodied no alcohol beer. I've come close with a stout from Big Drop, but full-bodied is... it's a big ask, I think, but we shall see. This one, it's a 500ml bottle, and it's 0.0, so it's completely and utterly alcohol-free. Not even the tiniest bit at all. What can I tell you else about this beer? It's got the usual ingredients: water, malted barley, rye, hops and yeast. Other than that, per 100ml it's 29 calories. So it's ridiculously low on calories as well, which is good because you've got less than 150 calories for a whole bottle. For anyone who is on a bit of a weight loss venture but still wants a beer, this is something you could consider for that. But we're not here to talk about the calories, because let's face it, calories are, aren't they? We're just concerned about the flavour of the beer. So without further ado, let's open this Without from St Peter's Brewery. Interesting shaped bottle, mind. Look at that. And it does say on the bottle that it is a trademark of the brewery. So yeah, I like it. It's different. I like different. Let's crack her open. Now, they say dark amber. Yeah, it's not too far from the truth. Not too far at all. Ooh, bit of a head there from dodgy port, but yes, as we can see, it's a dark amber beer. They're not lying. It's mildly effervescent. It's got a couple of fingers worth of off-white head, verging on ivory. Tight, consistent. It's a good-looking head on the beer. You know, you can probably just about catch the top of that there. As for the aromas, it smells malty. You know, it's not, they're not lying on that part of the description. But as for the rest of it, what can we get? Well, let's just top her off. Let's see what we get with the flavour. So, St Peter's Without. Cheers. That's different. That is quite different. Malty, yes. Burnt sugar. I'm getting burnt sugar. Not getting bitterness of any kind. But okay. Okay. Now, full-bodied. Let's start with that bit. I mean, I'll give them that. It's got some body. Full-bodied, maybe not quite as truly full-bodied as I would see as full. I mean, full-bodied to me is like a big, thick, gloopy stout. But as ales go, it's not. It's got a decent amount of body. we're not going to lie there. It's dark amber in colour, they're not lying. Rich and malty. It's, certainly malty. Bursting with lasting flavour. The flavour's not lasting that long, I'll be honest, and I wouldn't call it refreshing. Delicate bitterness. Let's venture in for another taste to see. Well, I think Mother Teresa was a little bit more bitter. There's not an awful lot of bitterness going on there at all. Alcohol free. Well, it must be. They're not legally allowed to sell it otherwise as alcohol free. But delicious. Ooh, and I know it is subjective. It is. It really is a subjective thing, is beer. And I cannot agree with that bit. I mean, it looks like a decent pint of bitter, but it's not bitter. It's very malty. There's elements of burnt sugar. It does not taste like beer to me. And I know many alcohol-free beers sort of struggle on the flavour front and don't really taste much like their alcohol-containing brethren. But there are some that are close. Take the Old Speckled Hen. It's not a million miles away from the original. Okay, it's about 1,000 miles away, but it's not. It tastes more like beer than this does. Adnam's Ghost Ship, another fantastic beer out of Suffolk. The original is really tasty. The alcohol-free is very close to the original. Okay, granted it's 0.5% ABV, but it tastes like beer. You would be forgiven for thinking you're drinking an alcohol-containing beer, but this, not so much. Now, I don't want to knock the people making it because they've obviously poured their heart and soul into it and come up with something that they enjoy, and the enjoyment factor is a very unique thing. You either love things or you hate things, or you fall somewhere in the middle. And whilst I wouldn't go so far as to say I hate this beer, I just don't like it. It's too malty, it's too sweet, it's not beer tasting, there's not enough hop in it for me. It's too much like burnt sugar and malt. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to waste it, I'm going to drink it nonetheless, because I paid £1.30 for this 500ml bottle from Tesco. And I'm not one to throw money down the drain. I mean, it doesn't taste foul, it's not bad in as much as it's off, but it's just not my cup of tea, or beer in this case. So, we'll come to a bit of a score. Would I buy it again? I'm going to be honest, and it's the first time I've said it, and I'm going to say no, I wouldn't. I just don't like the flavour that much at all. If it had some hops to balance out that sweetness and knock it back a little bit, then maybe it would be better for me. But I'm sure there's people out there that thoroughly enjoy the old St. Peter's without. Sadly, it's without the right flavours for me. So I wouldn't buy it again, so it's not going to get 3. I've never had to consider this side of the score before, on camera anyway, so I'm finding it a little bit difficult to quantify. Would I drain pour it? If I was to drain pour it, it would be a 1. I think a 1. Anything less, it's just the severity of how quick I'd pour it down the drain. So somewhere between 1 and 3. Has it got any redeeming qualities? Well, it's got some body. I'll give it that. So I'll give it a little bit more than 1, but not a lot. Would I go as high as a 2? No, I wouldn't. I'm going to go maybe a 1.5 because, like I say, it's got some body, it's got and it's affordable and it's available in many places. So for people who want to get hold of a malty drink that's alcohol free, then if you like malty drinks, you'll probably enjoy this a lot. I don't. That's just my cup of tea. I like them hoppy, and I've spoken to people who've tried it and have said it's basically a malt drink, and they're not wrong. It is a very malty drink. So, but sadly to say, it's not for me. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, this has been St Peter's Without. I've been Nick, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye.